Hi, everybody. I want to talk a little bit about the speech that Donald Trump gave last night in Wisconsin. I listened to the speech and I thought it was pretty good. I mean, this is what he should have been doing all along, rather than some of the stuff that he was doing. They said last night that he went off the let Trump be Trump and went on the teleprompter and actually had someone write the speech and delivered the speech. And I thought he delivered it really, really well. I thought that he focused, he remained on topic, he covered the real issue about poverty and about how the Democratic policies they put a lot of people in poverty, which has caused a lot of um, this police violence and a lot of the inner city issues that we have. I think he did a really, really good job of covering all this, and I thought it was really, really on, and it was different. He didn't have that. There is this is rallies. This Trump rallies are crazy. I'm not sure what they're saying in the background when there's because I'm not at the rally, but it keeps every time they bring up Hillary, it sounds like they're saying "fuck her up, fuck her up." Fuck her up. I mean, that's what it sounds like. I don't know if that's what they're saying or not, but it kind of takes a weird turn after that. Um, it must be a really crazy environment. But last night, I thought that Donald Trump handled himself pretty well. I thought he came in. I thought he was given the circumstance. I was watching Fox News that he was there late at night. It was very hot, and he delivered. I thought a very on point, well stated speech, and he was on a teleprompter. So this idea "let Trump be Trump" isn't always the formula. I think sometimes you got to do something a little more calculated, which is think it out ahead of time, deliver it with some very because nobody can think of everything all at once. I mean, when somebody's sitting there and they're just talking, they have a lot of things going through their mind, and it's a lot more scattered. And it's harder to follow, and that's when it starts to go off in a direction when he starts saying, stuff about what he usually says, which is the direction he's been taking for a long time, which is why I don't think he really cares much about this election because he has the money, he has the resources to deliver a speech like he did last night. He just hasn't been doing it. So whoever's been helping him out has or been doing his campaign has really did him a huge disservice because they got him in a huge hole. Because listening to Fox News last night, even Fox News is giving Donald Trump pretty poor chances of winning the election. From what I was listening to last night, they're all pretty pessimistic about his chances to win, and of course, he's even saying that himself. That his opportunity to win, his chances of wins is he's making excuses for why he might lose right here. Donald Trump keeps hinting he may lose the election. So Donald Trump started hinting at the possibility that he may lose the presidential election in recent days. This is a self-defeatist attitude. I mean, if he has this mentality, nobody would do that. Nobody would put so much effort into this thing and then at the last minute say, "Well, I may not lose, may not win, or the thing's rigged, or something like that." I mean, this is just, to me, it's just classic false flag campaigning. He's not really wanting to win, but he's already making excuses before. You wouldn't do that. You'd be very positive at this point, especially with less than 90 days left, or probably in the maybe close to around 80 days left. You'd be pretty positive, regardless of where your poll numbers were. But I just find it very interesting that there's been this huge change in the way he's doing this by doing a teleprompted speech. I mean, everybody always makes fun of Obama in this teleprompted speech, but last night Donald Trump read from the teleprompter, and Donald Trump wasn't doing the ad lib thing like he usually does, which is smart. You got to deliver a message right now at this point that's extremely focused, and you got to focus on the things he focused on last night. He hit hard on the Democrats and their economic policies, the loss of jobs, the reason why the inner cities are struggling, the poverty mentality. I mean, he was on it. He was firm about supporting the police and how a lot of this that comes about is, and I think you did a really nice job of saying that the law-abiding citizens need to be protected, and people that are not that are involved with this are really being hurt. Everybody's being hurt, but we can't let this stuff take hold, because if it takes hold, it's going to hurt businesses, which is going to further cause economic disruption or loss of money in these neighborhoods. So I thought he did a really, really nice job. I just don't think he did it soon enough, and I think he should have been doing this all along. And don't tell me Donald Trump isn't smart enough to know that this kind of stuff should have been done a long time ago. So for whatever reason, I don't know why he's doing what he's doing now. I mean, he hasn't been doing it all along, and he's pretty much so far in the hole that it's going to be tough to dig out of what he's done. Plus, he's alienated so many people. It's going to be tough to get away from all that. So we'll see what happens. I think he's pretty much finished. I almost guarantee a Hillary win. But he did have a nice speech last night, and I think he should just keep delivering those speeches. Don't do the Trump be Trump thing and just do the ad lib thing. Stay on the monitor, stay on the teleprompter. You know, get those speeches and just hit her hard. Hit her hard because she's got so many vulnerabilities. I mean, she is really just giving us a lot of what the country's already had for so many years, which hasn't worked. So if you just need to tell people that and say it over and say it in such a way that it's not inflammatory, it's not berating anybody else, it's not, it's it's not creating crazy headlines about Second Amendment people going after Hillary. It just needs to stay on point. That's it, and keep doing it. Okay, thanks for listening.